Tonight, you do not have to carry what was never meant to follow you into your dreams. Let go before sleep, softly, slowly, with no fight in your body and no pressure in your heart. Let this be the night you stop holding so tightly to what life is already trying to place in safer hands. Let this be the night you rest in the quiet knowing that you can wake up closer to what is yours without chasing, forcing, or proving anything. You may have come here tired, not only tired in your body, but tired in the deep places no one sees. Tired of thinking so much, tired of waiting for signs, tired of wondering if you are behind, if you missed something, if you should have done more, said more, tried harder, held on longer. But tonight, something gentle is being offered to you. Not a demand, not another thing to fix. A release, a soft doorway, a place where your heart can finally unclench. You are allowed to stop pulling the future toward you with fear. You are allowed to stop replaying the past like it still has the power to decide your next chapter. You are allowed to close your eyes without solving everything first. Breathe. Your good does not need your panic to reach you. What is meant for you does not disappear because you rest. What belongs to your soul does not get lost because you stop chasing it for one night. Sometimes rest is not a pause from becoming. Sometimes rest is the way becoming happens. And if a part of you is wondering whether these words are really for you, yes, they are. You are not here by accident. Something in you was ready to hear a softer truth tonight. You have been strong for so long. You have been trying to understand every delay, every silence, every closed door, every feeling in your chest that says, "Why is it not here yet?" And now, just for tonight, you do not have to understand it. You can let the questions sleep beside you without answering them. You can let the worry fall away like dust from your hands. You can let your breath become the only thing you follow. In this moment, nothing is being taken from you. You are only being invited to put down what has become too heavy. You are safe. You are loved. It's okay to rest now. Tonight, you let go before sleep, and you wake up closer to what is yours. I know you have been carrying so much inside you. Maybe you have carried hope that became heavy. Maybe you have carried love that did not know where to land. Maybe you have carried dreams that still feel far away, even though your heart has called them for a long time. Maybe you have carried the pressure to be okay, to stay positive, to keep moving, to trust the process, even when your body is tired and your mind is full. And maybe, if you are honest with yourself, there are moments when you do not want another lesson. You just want peace. You just want to feel that life is not against you. You just want to know that what is yours can still find you. Tonight, you do not need to hide that tenderness. You do not need to pretend you are not tired. You do not need to make your faith look perfect. The part of you that feels unsure is welcome here. The part of you that feels afraid is welcome here. The part of you that wants to believe but still feels hurt is welcome here too. You are not failing because you feel deeply. You are not weak because you want reassurance. You are human. You are healing. You are learning how to trust again without forcing your heart to move faster than it can. There is a kind of holding on that looks like love but feels like fear. It keeps checking. It keeps wondering. It keeps asking what if, what if, what if. It keeps trying to open doors that are not opening yet. It keeps looking back at what hurt you, hoping maybe if you understand it enough, the pain will finally loosen. But your peace does not come from solving every old moment. Your peace begins when you stop making your nervous system live inside what you cannot control. Take a moment right now and ask yourself, when was the last time you truly gave yourself permission to rest without guilt? Not rest after everything was done. Not rest because you finally earned it, but rest because you are a living soul and you need softness too. So many people lie down at night, but they do not really rest. The body is on the bed, but the mind is still standing at the door of the future, knocking, asking, when will it happen? When will it come? When will I feel safe? When will I know? The heart keeps walking through old rooms, touching old memories, wondering if it should have chosen differently. But tonight, you are allowed to come back. Come back from the future. Come back from the past. Come back from the version of yourself that thinks peace must be earned through worry. Your breath is here. Your body is here. This night is here. And this moment is enough to begin again. Imagine gently that your heart has been holding a closed fist for a very long time. Inside that fist, there may be a name, a dream, a plan, a hope, a fear, a question, a promise you made to yourself. You have held it so tightly because you thought letting go meant losing it. But what if letting go does not mean losing what is yours? What if letting go means releasing the fear wrapped around it? What if your hands need to open, not so life can take your good away, but so life can place it in your palms in a better form? There is a quiet wisdom in sleep. Sleep does not argue with the dark. It does not demand the morning early. It simply trusts the body to travel through the night. It lets the unseen do its gentle work. Your breath slows. Your muscles soften. Your thoughts become lighter. Life continues caring for you in ways you do not manage. Tonight you can learn from that. You do not have to push the river. You do not have to hold the sky in place. You do not have to remind the stars to shine. Something deeper is already moving. Something kind is already arranging. Something meant for you is not as far as fear has told you. And yes, maybe you still care. Of course you care. Letting go is not becoming cold. Letting go is not pretending you do not want what you want. Letting go is saying, I love myself enough to stop suffering while life is still working. You can desire and still rest. You can hope and still breathe. You can trust and still feel tender. You can let go before sleep and still wake up closer to what is yours. So tonight, you are not giving up. You are giving over. You are placing the weight down. You are letting the night hold what your mind cannot carry anymore. Let your shoulders soften. Let your jaw loosen. Let your hands rest open. Let your chest remember that it does not have to guard every dream. You are safe in this moment. You are allowed to be held by peace. You are allowed to stop chasing proof and start feeling supported. It's okay. Breathe. This night is not empty. It is a quiet garden. And while you sleep, the seeds you have planted in love may begin to root beneath the surface, where your eyes cannot see, but your soul can trust. I let go before sleep, and I allow peace to come closer. I let go before sleep, not because I no longer care, but because I care enough about my heart to stop making it carry the whole world. I allow peace to come closer, one breath at a time. I do not need to push peace into my body. I invite it. I welcome it. I let it come gently, like cool night air through an open window. I let go before sleep, and I allow peace to come closer. Let these words settle softly in you. Let them move around the tight places. Let them find the places where your thoughts have been loud. You do not have to answer every thought tonight. You can let peace answer for you. You can let quiet answer for you. You can let rest answer for you. I let go before sleep, and I allow peace to come closer. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out slowly. You are not the end. You are not too late. You are not being punished by the waiting. Tonight, peace is allowed to come near you, even before the answer arrives. Peace is not only for the moment after everything changes. Peace is for this moment too. I release what my hands cannot hold with love. I release what my hands cannot hold with love, with kindness, with a soft and willing heart. I do not drop it in anger. I do not push it away in fear. I simply loosen my grip. I let life hold what is too heavy for me tonight. I let the unseen carry what my tired mind cannot carry anymore. I release what my hands cannot hold with love. Maybe there is something you have been trying to hold together. Maybe there is a result you keep checking. Maybe there is a person, a place, a dream, or a question that keeps returning to your mind at night. You can bless it, you can love it, and still you can place it down. I release what my hands cannot hold with love. Let your hands soften now. Let the fingers relax. Let your palms open as though they are no longer trying to grip the future. Open hands do not mean an empty life. Open hands mean you are ready to receive without fear. What is mine can find me while I rest. What is mine can find me while I rest. What is truly meant for my path does not need me to chase it through the night. What belongs to my peace, my growth, my love, my next chapter can move toward me in ways I do not yet understand. I can sleep and still be guided. I can rest and still be aligned. I can surrender and still receive. What is mine can find me while I rest. Feel how soft that is. You do not have to stand guard over your blessings. You do not have to keep your eyes open from fear. You do not have to keep asking life if it remembers you. Life remembers you. The path remembers you. Your own soul remembers the way. What is mine can find me while I rest. Let your body hear this. Let your heart hear this. Let the tired part of you hear this. You are not losing your dream by sleeping. You are allowing your body to become a safe place for the good that is coming. I am safe to stop forcing. I am safe to stop forcing. I am safe to stop pushing against closed doors. I am safe to stop turning every delay into a sign that I have failed. I am safe to breathe, to soften, to step back, to let life move in its own quiet way. I am safe to stop forcing. There may be a part of you that believes if you stop forcing, everything will fall apart. That part has tried so hard to protect you. Thank it gently. It learned to survive by staying alert. But tonight, you are teaching it something new. You are teaching it that rest can be safe. Trust can be safe. Letting go can be safe. I am safe to stop forcing. You can still take loving action tomorrow. You can still make wise choices. You can still show up for your life. But tonight, you do not need to pull on every thread. Tonight, you can let the fabric of life settle. You can let your body feel that nothing must be forced in this moment. My breath brings me back to trust. My breath brings me back to trust. When my mind wanders, my breath calls me home. When my heart feels tight, my breath opens a small space. When fear begins to speak, my breath reminds me that I am here. I am alive. I am held in this moment. My breath brings me back to trust. Take one slow breath in. Let it leave slowly. There is nothing complicated about this moment. The mind may try to make it complicated, but the breath keeps it simple. Inhale, exhale, receive, release, come back, begin again. My breath brings me back to trust. Trust does not have to be loud. It can be quiet. It can be one small breath that says, I am willing to believe life is still moving for me. It can be one gentle exhale that says, I do not have to know everything tonight. Tonight, I give my worries back to the night. Tonight, I give my worries back to the night. I do not need to carry them into my dreams. I do not need to hold them in my chest. I do not need to keep them alive by repeating them again and again. I give them to the deep quiet. I give them to the darkness that knows how to soften sharp things. Tonight, I give my worries back to the night. Imagine each worry becoming a small stone in your hand. One by one, you set them beside you, not far away, not with anger, just down. You do not have to solve the whole pile. You only have to stop holding it against your heart. Tonight, I give my worries back to the night. The night is wide enough to hold what you cannot. The silence is gentle enough to receive what you are ready to release. Let the worries leave your shoulders. Let them leave your forehead. Let them leave your stomach. Let them leave your breath. I am allowed to want more and still feel calm now. I am allowed to want more and still feel calm now. I can desire love, peace, support, abundance, clarity, and growth without turning my desire into suffering. Wanting more does not mean this moment is wrong. Wanting more does not mean I must reject where I am. I can honor my dreams and still rest here. I am allowed to want more and still feel calm now. This is important for your heart. You do not have to choose between hope and peace. You can have both. You can want what you want with a soft body. You can pray without panic. You can dream without gripping. You can open without chasing. I am allowed to want more and still feel calm now. Let that permission move through you. You are not bad for wanting more. You are not ungrateful. You are not asking too much by desiring a life that feels kinder to your soul. Tonight, you simply let your desire breathe. You let it become a candle, not a fire burning you from inside. I wake up closer to what is mine because I sleep in trust. I wake up closer to what is mine because I sleep in trust. I do not need to know how everything will unfold. I do not need to see every step. I do not need to hold the map in my hands all night. My trust is a quiet path. My rest is a gentle yes. My sleep is part of my becoming. I wake up closer to what is mine because I sleep in trust. This does not mean every answer must appear by morning. It means you are moving closer inwardly, closer to peace, closer to clarity, closer to the version of you who can receive without fear, closer to the life that meets your open heart. I wake up closer to what is mine because I sleep in trust. Feel the hope in those words. Not a loud hope, not a desperate hope, a steady hope. A hope that sits beside you in the dark and says, rest now. Something good is still possible. I no longer chase what is already being guided toward me. I no longer chase what is already being guided toward me. I do not have to run after what is aligned with my soul. I do not have to beg for what can meet me with love. I do not have to shrink, strain, or prove my worth to receive what is truly for me. I no longer chase what is already being guided toward me. There is a deep relief in this. Let your body feel it. You can stop running inside. You can stop reaching with your whole nervous system. You can stop making yourself tired by trying to arrive before the right time. I no longer chase what is already being guided toward me. What is guided toward you may come quietly. It may come through a new thought, a calm decision, a gentle ending, a door you did not notice before, a feeling of peace where there used to be fear. Stay open, stay soft. You do not need to chase to be worthy of receiving. My heart can unclench now. My heart can unclench now. It has held enough. It has waited enough. It has worried enough. It has tried to protect me by staying tight, but now it can soften. My heart can open a little, not all at once, not by force, just enough to let peace enter. My heart can unclench now. Place your awareness near your chest. You do not need to do anything special. Just notice. Let the breath move there. Let the words move there. Let the heart know that the night is safe. The moment is soft. There is no battle here. My heart can unclench now. Even if it only softens by a small amount, that is enough. A small opening is still an opening. A small breath is still a return. A small moment of peace is still peace. I am not losing anything by letting go of fear. I am not losing anything by letting go of fear. Fear may have felt familiar, but familiar does not always mean safe. Fear may have tried to keep me ready, but I do not need to live braced for disappointment. I can release fear and keep my wisdom. I can release fear and keep my love. I can release fear and keep my dreams. I am not losing anything by letting go of fear. Let this be clear inside you. Letting go of fear is not letting go of care. It is letting go of the suffering around care. It is letting your love become cleaner, lighter, freer. It is letting your dream breathe without being wrapped in worry. I am not losing anything by letting go of fear. Fear does not make your good arrive faster. Fear does not make you more deserving. Fear does not make life more loyal. You can thank fear for trying to protect you, and then choose a softer guide tonight. I trust the quiet work happening beneath the surface. I trust the quiet work happening beneath the surface. I trust what is growing where I cannot see. I trust the roots beneath the soil. I trust the slow turning of the season. I trust the gentle work of life inside me and around me. I trust the quiet work happening beneath the surface. Not everything announces itself at the beginning. Some things become strong in silence first. Roots do not ask for applause. Seeds do not rush to explain themselves. The deepest growth often begins in the dark, hidden from the eyes, held by something larger. I trust the quiet work happening beneath the surface. Maybe your life is not empty. Maybe it is rooting. Maybe your answer is not absent. Maybe it is forming. Maybe your next blessing is not late. Maybe it is becoming ready in a way that will make sense when you arrive there. I am safe in the space between asking and receiving. I am safe in the space between asking and receiving. This waiting place does not have to hurt me. This in-between does not have to become a punishment. I can breathe here. I can rest here. I can love myself here. I can be held here. I am safe in the space between asking and receiving. The space between can feel tender. It can feel like silence. It can feel like nothing is happening. But tonight, you are learning not to fear the quiet. You are learning that silence can be sacred. You are learning that an empty-looking space may be full of unseen movement. I am safe in the space between asking and receiving. Let your body stop fighting the in-between. You are not abandoned there. You are not forgotten there. You are being invited to become peaceful before the proof, steady before the arrival, whole before the answer. I do not have to solve tomorrow tonight. I do not have to solve tomorrow tonight. I do not have to plan every word, every action, every possibility, every protection. Tomorrow belongs to tomorrow. This breath belongs to now. This bed, this room, this night, this body, this moment. This is where my peace begins. I do not have to solve tomorrow tonight. How many nights has your mind tried to live the whole next day before it arrived? How many times has it practiced conversations that never happened, feared problems that never came, prepared for storms that passed another way? Tonight, you can stop rehearsing fear. I do not have to solve tomorrow tonight. Let tomorrow stay unopened. Like a letter resting on the table. You do not have to read it in the dark. You do not have to guess every word. You can meet it when the morning comes with a clearer mind and a softer heart. I release the need to know every answer. I release the need to know every answer. I do not need to know every reason, every timing, every hidden path, every future step. I am allowed to be guided little by little. I am allowed to receive only the light I need for this moment. I release the need to know every answer. There is peace in not knowing everything tonight. There is rest in letting the mind stop searching. The mind is not weak because it cannot see the whole road. It is simply not meant to carry the whole road at once. I release the need to know every answer. Maybe one answer will come as peace. Maybe one answer will come as courage. Maybe one answer will come as a clear no. Maybe one answer will come as a quiet yes. You do not need to force it. What you need to know can rise when your inner waters become still. My body is allowed to rest and restore. My body is allowed to rest and restore. It does not have to stay tense to prove it is strong. It does not have to carry today into tomorrow. It does not have to hold old emotions in the shoulders, jaw, belly, or back. My body is allowed to soften. My body is allowed to feel supported. My body is allowed to rest and restore. This is not a claim that your body must be perfect. This is a loving invitation. Your body has been with you through so much. It has held you through hard days and long nights. It deserves your kindness. It deserves your patience. It deserves rest without criticism. My body is allowed to rest and restore. Let your feet become heavy. Let your legs become quiet. Let your hands become soft. Let your face relax. Let your breath slow down in its own time. You do not need to force sleep. You can simply make a gentle home for it. I forgive myself for holding on so long. I forgive myself for holding on so long. I was doing the best I could with the fear I had, the hope I had, the love I had, and the understanding I had at the time. I do not shame myself for gripping. I do not judge myself for caring. I bless the part of me that was afraid to let go. I forgive myself for holding on so long. This forgiveness is tender. It does not need a big speech. It can be very simple. You can say, I understand why I held on. I understand why I was scared. I understand why it felt hard. Understanding softens what judgment makes sharp. I forgive myself for holding on so long. Let that forgiveness wash over you like warm rain. You are not wrong for needing time. You are not wrong for being human. You are learning a new way now, a softer way, a way where love does not have to hurt so much. I allow life to meet me in ways I did not plan. I allow life to meet me in ways I did not plan. I make space for gentle surprises. I make space for doors I did not know to look for. I make space for support that comes through unexpected places. I do not limit my good to one narrow path. I allow life to meet me in ways I did not plan. Sometimes the mind believes there is only one way, one person, one timing, one result, one sign, one door. But life is wider than the mind. Life can arrive through pathways fear never imagined. Life can turn a quiet corner and bring what your heart needed in a form that feels more peaceful than what you tried to force. I allow life to meet me in ways I did not plan. Let your inner hands open again. You can want what you want and still allow life to be creative. You can have a dream and still give life permission to bring the highest good in its own wise shape. I am worthy even while I am waiting. I am worthy even while I am waiting. My worth is not delayed. My value is not paused. My beauty is not hidden from life. I do not become worthy only when the thing arrives. I am worthy now. in this breath, in this night, in this quiet room. I am worthy even while I am waiting. Waiting can make the mind tell strange stories. It may say, if it were for you, it would be here by now. It may say, maybe you are not enough. But those are fear stories. They are not the truth of your being. You are not less because something has not arrived yet. I am worthy even while I am waiting. Let your heart take that in. You do not have to earn love by suffering. You do not have to earn peace by overthinking. You do not have to earn your place in life by staying awake in worry. You are worthy even here. The right things can come without struggle. The right things can come without struggle. They can come through ease, through timing, through gentle guidance, through clear steps, through peaceful courage, through honest choices. I do not have to suffer to prove I deserve good. The right things can come without struggle. Maybe you were taught that everything good must be hard. Maybe you learned to distrust ease. Maybe you felt that if you were not exhausted, you were not doing enough. But tonight, a new truth can enter. Effort can be loving. Action can be calm. Receiving can be safe. The right things can come without struggle. Let this idea rest beside you like a warm blanket. Life does not need you to break yourself open to bless you. You can move with care. You can move with trust. You can let ease be part of your path. I am guided even when I cannot see the full path. I am guided even when I cannot see the full path. I can take the next breath. I can receive the next sign. I can trust the next step when it comes. I do not need the whole staircase glowing in front of me tonight. I am guided even when I cannot see the full path. Guidance can be quiet. It may not come as a loud answer. It may come as a feeling of relief, a gentle pull, a sudden knowing, a sense that one thing feels lighter than another, a calm that appears after letting go. I am guided even when I cannot see the full path. Trust does not mean you always feel certain. Trust means you are willing to keep your heart open while the path reveals itself. It means you do not punish yourself for being in the unknown. It means you let the unknown become softer. I send love to the part of me that is afraid. I send love to the part of me that is afraid. I do not push it away. I do not call it weak. I do not tell it to be silent. I sit beside it with tenderness. I remind it that we are safe in this moment. I remind it that it does not have to protect me by keeping me tense. I send love to the part of me that is afraid. Every fear is asking for care. Every tight place is asking for warmth. Every restless thought is asking to be held, not attacked. So tonight, you can be kind to the fear. You can say, I see you, I hear you, and now we are going to rest. I send love to the part of me that is afraid. Let the frightened part of you feel your presence. Let it know that it is not alone in the dark. Let it know that the adult heart in you is here now, breathing slowly, choosing peace, making room for trust. My dreams are safe in the care of life. My dreams are safe in the care of life. I do not have to hold them with panic. I do not have to check them every minute. I do not have to fear they will disappear because I close my eyes. What is rooted in truth can be held by something larger than my worry. My dreams are safe in the care of life. Think of your dreams like small lanterns floating on calm water. You do not have to swim after each one. You can stand at the shore and bless them. You can let the water carry them. You can trust the current to know more than your fear. My dreams are safe in the care of life. Your dream may be changing shape. It may be becoming more honest, more aligned, more peaceful, more real. Let it become what it needs to become. Let life remove what would have made it heavy. Let life add what would make it whole. I am learning to receive without fear. I am learning to receive without fear. I am learning that good can come gently. I am learning that support can be safe. I am learning that love does not have to arrive with confusion. I am learning that rest can prepare me for receiving. I am learning to receive without fear. There is no shame in learning. Maybe you have pushed good away before because it felt unfamiliar. Maybe you have questioned blessings because you were used to disappointment. Maybe you have felt nervous when things became calm. That is okay. You are learning a new inner language. I am learning to receive without fear. Let receiving begin with the smallest things. Receive the breath. Receive the quiet. Receive this night. Receive the softness of your own hand. Receive one kind sentence. Receive the possibility that life can be gentler than before. I let the past loosen its voice inside me. I let the past loosen its voice inside me. The past can visit, but it does not have to lead. Old memories can rise, but they do not have to become my future. I bless what taught me. I release what keeps hurting me. I allow a new voice to grow. I let the past loosen its voice inside me. There may be old moments that still echo at night. Words you wish you had said, things you wish had ended differently, times when you felt unseen, unwanted, or unsure of yourself. Tonight, you do not have to walk those rooms again. I let the past loosen its voice inside me. Come back to this room. Come back to this breath. Come back to the body that is here now. The past is not holding your hand tonight. Peace is. Love is. The quiet promise of a new beginning is. I trust the timing that is kinder than my fear. I trust the timing that is kinder than my fear. My fear wants everything now because it thinks now is the only way to feel safe. But deeper wisdom knows that the right timing can protect me, prepare me, and bring things together in ways I cannot see tonight. I trust the timing that is kinder than my fear. This does not mean waiting is always easy. It means waiting does not have to destroy your peace. You can be honest about your longing and still rest in the idea that life may be arranging more than your mind can measure. I trust the timing that is kinder than my fear. Let the clock become soft in your mind. Let the pressure around time loosen. You are not late for what is truly connected to your soul. You are meeting yourself more fully, and that is part of the timing too. I allow my mind to become quiet, one thought at a time. I allow my mind to become quiet, one thought at a time. I do not force silence. I do not fight every thought. I let each thought pass like a small cloud crossing the night sky. I remain here. I breathe. I soften. I return. I allow my mind to become quiet, one thought at a time. A quiet mind does not mean no thoughts ever appear. It means you stop following every thought into a long road. You can notice, you can bless, you can let it go. You can come back to the breath again and again. I allow my mind to become quiet, one thought at a time. If a thought comes, let it come. If it leaves, let it leave. You are the sky, not every passing cloud. You are the deep lake, not every ripple on the surface. Beneath the movement, there is stillness waiting for you. I am loved in this unfinished place. I am loved in this unfinished place. I do not need to be complete to be held. I do not need to be perfect to be worthy of gentleness. I do not need every dream fulfilled before I can receive love. Love can meet me here, exactly as I am. I am loved in this unfinished place. Maybe your life feels unfinished in many ways. Maybe there are questions, spaces, hopes, and tender unknowns. But unfinished does not mean unloved. A song can be unfinished and still beautiful. A moon can be incomplete and still light the sky. I am loved in this unfinished place. Let this truth make a home in you. You are not waiting to become someone lovable. You are learning to feel the love that can hold you while you become. I can put it down for tonight. I can put it down for tonight. I do not have to put it down forever if that feels too hard. I do not have to make a huge promise. I only need to place it down for this night, for this breath, for this moment of rest. I can put it down for tonight. Sometimes the heart feels afraid of forever. So we speak gently, just tonight, just now, just this breath. You can pick life back up tomorrow with softer hands. You can return to what matters when your body has rested. I can put it down for tonight. Put down the trying. Put down the replaying. Put down the checking. Put down the pressure to be fully healed by morning. Put down the story that peace must wait. You can have a little peace now. I allow the night to hold me softly. I allow the night to hold me softly. I let the darkness become gentle. I let the quiet become kind. I let the room around me feel safe. I let the bed beneath me remind my body that it can be supported. I allow the night to hold me softly. The night does not ask you to perform. It does not ask you to explain yourself. It does not ask you to smile, answer, prove, produce, or be strong. It simply opens its arms and says, "Rest here." I allow the night to hold me softly. Let yourself be held by the simplicity of this moment. Nothing more is needed. No perfect thought is needed. No perfect feeling is needed. You are allowed to be held even while you are still learning to let go. I am becoming a safe place for my own heart. I am becoming a safe place for my own heart. I speak to myself with more kindness. I listen to my feelings without drowning in them. I comfort the tender parts of me. I stop making myself wrong for needing love, peace, and rest. I am becoming a safe place for my own heart. This is one of the most beautiful things you can become. Not perfect, not untouchable, not always certain, but safe for yourself. A place inside where you do not have to hide. A place where you can breathe honestly. I am becoming a safe place for my own heart. Let your heart feel that. It has been judged enough, pushed enough, compared enough. Tonight, it is not a problem to solve. It is a home to bless. I release the story that I must chase to receive. I release the story that I must chase to receive. I no longer believe that love, peace, or good must be hunted with fear. I can be open. I can be steady. I can take gentle steps. I can let life meet me. I release the story that I must chase to receive. Chasing can make the body feel empty. It can make the heart feel like it is always reaching for something just beyond the fingertips. But receiving begins when you remember your worth. Receiving begins when you stop running away from yourself. I release the story that I must chase to receive. Tonight, you return to yourself. You come home to your own breath. You stop making your peace depend on something outside arriving this second. You are allowed to receive the gift of your own presence now. The good meant for me recognizes my peace. The good meant for me recognizes my peace. It does not require my panic. It does not demand that I abandon myself. It does not ask me to become smaller, louder, harder, or more desperate. What is truly good for me can meet me in peace. The good meant for me recognizes my peace. Let that sentence be a quiet filter. If something asks you to lose yourself completely, maybe it is not the peaceful good your soul is learning to receive. Your true good may stretch you, yes. It may invite courage, yes. But it will not require you to hate yourself to hold it. The good meant for me recognizes my peace. You are allowed to want the kind of life that does not keep your heart in constant fear. You are allowed to welcome blessings that feel steady, honest, and kind. You are allowed to stop calling anxiety love. I am held while I change. I am held while I change. I do not have to become new all at once. I do not have to let go perfectly. I do not have to trust without any trembling. I am held in the middle of the change. I am held in the learning. I am held in the becoming. I am held while I change. Change can feel like standing between two shores. One shore is old but familiar. The other is new but not fully clear. Tonight, you do not need to leap. You can float for a while. You can let the water carry you gently. I am held while I change. You are not alone in the becoming. Every breath is helping. Every kind thought is helping. Every moment of rest is helping. Every time you choose softness over self-attack, you move closer to the life that feels like truth. I welcome the dreams that come from peace, not pressure. I welcome the dreams that come from peace, not pressure. I welcome desires that rise from my soul, not from fear. I welcome the life that fits my heart, not the life I thought I had to prove. I let my dreams become clean, gentle, and true. I welcome the dreams that come from peace, not pressure. Some dreams are born from comparison. Some are born from old wounds. Some are born from wanting to feel chosen. And some are born from the deep inner knowing that says, this is connected to who I am. Tonight, you are allowed to release the pressure around your dreams so their truth can breathe. I welcome the dreams that come from peace, not pressure. Let the night sort the noise from the knowing. Let the quiet show you what still feels warm in your heart when fear stops speaking so loudly. What is yours will not need to scream forever. It may simply remain steady and soft. I let sleep become a bridge to my next blessing. I let sleep become a bridge to my next blessing. I do not treat sleep as wasted time. I let sleep support my body, soothe my heart, and quiet my thoughts. I let sleep carry me across the night into a softer morning. I let sleep become a bridge to my next blessing. This bridge is not made of effort. It is made of surrender. It is made of breath. It is made of the moment you stop fighting the dark and allow yourself to be carried through it. I let sleep become a bridge to my next blessing. As you rest, you do not need to know what waits on the other side. You only need to trust that crossing can happen gently. You can go from tension to softness, from noise to quiet, from fear to a little more trust. I am free to stop proving my worth tonight. I am free to stop proving my worth tonight. I do not have to earn love in my sleep. I do not have to earn peace by overthinking. I do not have to earn tomorrow by suffering through tonight. My worth is already here. I am free to stop proving my worth tonight. You have done enough for this day, even if everything was not finished, even if you made mistakes. Even if your mind says you should have done more, you are still allowed to rest. Rest is not only for the perfect. Rest is for the living. I am free to stop proving my worth tonight. Let your body feel that freedom. Let your chest loosen. Let your face soften. Let your whole being receive the truth that you do not need to become more valuable before you can be gentle with yourself. I allow love to reach me in quiet ways. I allow love to reach me in quiet ways. Love can reach me through my breath, through a calm thought, through a warm blanket, through a peaceful memory, through the kindness I give myself, through the support I am learning to receive. I allow love to reach me in quiet ways. Love does not always arrive loudly. Sometimes it comes as the strength to rest. Sometimes it comes as the courage to stop chasing. Sometimes it comes as a small feeling that says, maybe I am going to be okay. I allow love to reach me in quiet ways. Tonight, do not make love too narrow. Let it be bigger than one person, one answer, one form, one moment. Let love be the gentle field around you. Let love be the way you breathe. Let love be the way you stop fighting yourself. I trust what is leaving, and I trust what is coming. I trust what is leaving, and I trust what is coming. I trust the old weight that is falling from me. I trust the new peace that is finding me. I trust the doors closing with mercy. I trust the doors opening with care. I trust what is leaving, and I trust what is coming. This can feel hard because the in-between may feel empty. But the in-between is not empty. It is clearing. It is making room. It is creating space for a life that does not require the old version of your fear. I trust what is leaving, and I trust what is coming. You do not need to cling to what is already fading. You do not need to fear what has not arrived yet. You can rest in the middle and let your soul become quiet enough to feel the next gentle step. I am safe to be softer than I have been. I am safe to be softer than I have been. I do not have to stay hard to survive. I do not have to keep my heart guarded every moment. I do not have to meet life with a clenched body. I can be soft and still be strong. I am safe to be softer than I have been. Softness is not weakness. Softness is the quiet strength of roots beneath the earth. Roots do not make noise, but they hold the tree through storms. Your softness can be like that. Deep living, strong in a way that does not need to shout. I am safe to be softer than I have been. Let the night teach you softness. Let your breath teach you softness. Let your hands, your shoulders, your eyes, your heart learn that you can be open without being unprotected. I return my energy to myself. I return my energy to myself. I call back the thoughts I left in yesterday. I call back the hope I placed in someone else's hands. I call back the peace I gave to the future. I call my own life back into my own body. I return my energy to myself. Feel yourself coming back from the messages, back from the memories, back from the waiting, back from the places where you tried to be chosen by forgetting yourself. Come back gently. There is no shame, only return. I return my energy to myself. Your energy belongs here tonight, in your breath, in your body, in your heart, in the quiet place within you that still knows how to rest. You do not have to spend the night outside yourself. I allow the morning to meet a calmer version of me. I allow the morning to meet a calmer version of me. I do not need to become completely different by sunrise. I only allow one layer of fear to soften, one knot to loosen, one breath to deepen, one thought to become kinder. I allow the morning to meet a calmer version of me. Imagine waking not with the same tight grip, but with a little more space inside. Not every answer perhaps, but a steadier heart. Not the whole path maybe, but a softer step. That is enough. That is beautiful progress. I allow the morning to meet a calmer version of me. Tonight is helping you become that person, the calmer one, the softer one, the one who no longer believes everything must be controlled to be safe, the one who can let life come closer without fear. I am open to good that feels peaceful. I am open to good that feels peaceful. I am open to blessings that do not cost me my self-respect. I am open to love that feels honest. I am open to success that does not empty me. I am open to support that lets me breathe. I am open to good that feels peaceful. Let this be your new inner standard. Not just good that looks impressive, not just good that other people understand, but good that brings your soul into deeper peace. Good that helps you feel more like yourself, not less. I am open to good that feels peaceful. You do not have to accept chaos and call it destiny. You do not have to accept fear and call it passion. You do not have to accept pressure and call it purpose. You are allowed to receive good that feels calm in your body. I let the unseen work in my favor. I let the unseen work in my favor. I do not need to manage every detail. I do not need to know every movement behind the curtain. I let life arrange, soften, clear, connect, prepare, and guide what I cannot touch tonight. I let the unseen work in my favor. So much of life happens quietly before it becomes visible. The dawn begins before the sun appears. The flower prepares before it opens. The answer forms before you can speak it. The shift begins before you can explain it. I let the unseen work in my favor. Let that comfort you. Just because you cannot see the change does not mean nothing is changing. Just because you cannot feel the full result does not mean you are standing still. Something may be moving kindly for you now. I choose rest over rumination. I choose rest over rumination. I choose not to walk the same circle in my mind tonight. I choose not to repeat the same worry until my body believes it is real. I choose rest. I choose softness. I choose the quiet path back to myself. I choose rest over rumination. Rumination can feel like solving, but often it is suffering in disguise. It keeps you busy without bringing you peace. It makes the mind tired and the heart heavy. Tonight, you can step out of that circle. I choose rest over rumination. When the old thought returns, you do not need to fight it. You can say, "Not tonight. Tonight I rest. Tonight I let my mind be quiet, be. Tonight I come back to peace. I bless what I cannot control and let it be. I bless what I cannot control and let it be. I bless the situation. I bless the person. I bless the timing. I bless the unknown. I bless the closed door. I bless the open space. I bless it all, and I release my need to hold it in fear. I bless what I cannot control and let it be. Blessing is not agreement with pain. Blessing is a way of freeing your own heart. It says, I will not let this turn me bitter. I will not let this steal all my peace. I will place love here and I will step back. I bless what I cannot control and let it be. Let blessing become a gentle goodbye to the fight inside you. You can bless and release. You can love and loosen. You can care and still sleep. I am closer than I think. I am closer than I think. Closer to peace. Closer to clarity. Closer to the right next step. Closer to receiving what fits my soul. Closer to understanding why some things had to unfold slowly. Closer to myself. I am closer than I think. The mind often measures closeness by what it can see, but the soul measures closeness by what is becoming true inside you. Every time you choose rest over fear, you come closer. Every time you choose trust over pressure, you come closer. Every time you choose yourself with love, you come closer. I am closer than I think. Let this be the final feeling you carry for now. Not urgency, not fear, not the ache of distance, just this quiet knowing. You are closer than you think. Something is softening. Something is aligning. Something inside you is ready to receive in a calmer way. Tonight, I let go before sleep and wake up closer to what is mine. Tonight, I let go before sleep and wake up closer to what is mine. I let these words become an inner promise, not a promise of force, not a promise of control, a promise of sure render, a promise of rest, a promise that I do not have to chase my way into what already belongs to the deeper path of my life. Tonight I let go before sleep and wake up closer to what is mine. Let this sentence slow down your whole body. Let it make the night feel safe. Let it touch the place in you that has been trying so hard. You can stop now. You can rest now. You can let the night carry you. Tonight, I let go before sleep and wake up closer to what is mine. And as these words move through you, let the body become heavier. Let the mind become softer. Let the heart become quieter. Let the hands open. Let the breath deepen. Let the old fear loosen its voice. You are safe. You are loved. It's okay to rest. What is yours does not need your worry tonight. What is yours can meet you through peace. What is yours can come closer while you sleep. Let your heart stay open now softly, without trying to understand everything. There is a quiet harbor inside you, a place beneath the noise, a place beneath the thinking, a place beneath the part of you that keeps asking what will happen next. This harbor has always been there, even when the waves of your life felt too high, even when the wind of worry pushed against you, even when you forgot that calm was still possible. You do not need to sail through the whole night searching for the shore. You can come into the harbor now. You can lower the heavy sail. You can stop fighting the wind. You can let your small inner boat rest on still water. Breathe. Let that sink in. You do not have to cross the whole ocean tonight. For so long, your mind may have believed that love comes through effort, peace comes through control, and your good comes only when you watch every little movement of life. But the heart does not heal through pressure. The heart heals through safety. The heart opens when it knows it is not being forced. So tonight, imagine that everything you have been holding is like cargo on a boat. Some of it was useful once. Some of it helped you survive. Some of it kept you moving when you did not know how to rest. But not every weight was meant to travel with you forever. There are old fears packed in quiet corners. There are old names tied to ropes. There are old hopes that became heavy because they were wrapped in worry. There are old dreams still glowing, but covered by the dust of trying too hard. And now, in this quiet harbor, you can begin to unload. Not all at once, not with force, just one small weight at a time. Breathe again. You can place down the need to know how everything will happen. You can place down the need to be chosen by what once confused you. You can place down the need to keep proving that you are worthy of good. You can place down the pressure to turn this night into a perfect spiritual practice. There is nothing you need to do right now. There is nowhere else you need to be. This moment is enough. Let the harbor hold you. The water does not ask the boat why it is tired. It simply receives it. It does not shame the boat for returning with scratches, broken ropes, or torn sails. It does not say, you should have been stronger. It simply becomes still beneath it. Can you let life be that gentle with you tonight? Can you let the night receive you without needing to explain every tired place inside you? Maybe you have been waiting for a clear sign before you allow yourself to rest. Maybe you thought peace would come only after the message, after the money, after the apology, after the answer, after the door opened, after the body felt lighter, after the heart stopped aching. But peace can begin before the proof. Peace can begin in the harbor. Peace can begin while the sea is still wide and the morning is still hidden. Breathe. Let that rest in your heart. There is a difference between giving up and giving yourself back to peace. Giving up closes the heart. Giving yourself back to peace opens it. Giving up says, nothing good is coming. Giving yourself back to peace says, I do not know how it comes, but I do not need to hurt myself while I wait. That is the soft truth of this night. You are not here to quit on your life. You are here to stop fighting with the timing of your life. You are here to stop making your body pay for what your mind cannot control. You are here to learn that sleep is not losing time. Sleep is sacred return. Sleep is the body entering the quiet temple of repair, comfort, and renewal. Sleep is the heart going inward to remember that it was never alone. Your body knows things your worry does not know. Your breath knows how to slow. Your muscles know how to soften. Your eyelids know how to become heavy. Your soul knows how to listen when the mind becomes quiet. So tonight, do not stand at the edge of the water, demanding the next wave to explain itself. Sit beside the harbor. Watch the moon touch the surface. Feel how the water does not rush to become tomorrow. It reflects what is here. It moves gently. It allows. That is what you are learning now. To reflect, not react. To allow, not chase. To soften, not disappear. To trust, not tighten. Breathe slowly. There is nothing wrong with wanting what you want. There is nothing wrong with hoping. There is nothing wrong with feeling tender because something matters so deeply to you. Your desire is not the problem. The pain often comes from gripping the desire so tightly that it cannot breathe. Let your dream breathe tonight. Let your hope breathe tonight. Let your heart breathe tonight. A bird cannot rest if it believes the sky will vanish while it sleeps. But the sky remains. Morning remains. The path remains. And what is meant for the bird is not stolen by the night. You are allowed to rest under the same sky. You are allowed to be held by something wider than your plans. You are allowed to stop asking fear for permission to feel calm. And if there is still a place inside you whispering, but what if I let go and nothing comes? Speak to that and place with love. Tell it, I understand. I know why you are scared, but we have tried holding on with pain, and it has made us tired. Tonight, we are going to try another way. Tonight, we are going to rest. Tonight, we are going to trust one breath at a time. That is enough. One breath at a time is enough. One softening is enough. One quiet yes to peace is enough. Let the harbor inside you become real now. Let it become the place where you bring every worry that has no answer tonight. Let it become the place where you stop rowing against the dark. Let it become the place where you remember that stillness can carry you too. You do not have to earn this stillness. You do not have to deserve this stillness. You do not have to be more healed, more perfect, more spiritual, more certain, or more strong. You are allowed to rest because you are alive. You are allowed to be comforted because you have been trying. You are allowed to receive peace because peace is not a prize. It is a home your heart is learning to return to. Breathe. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. Tonight your soul enters the harbor. Tonight your body remembers the water beneath it. Tonight the heavy cargo begins to leave. And what remains is simple. Your breath, your heart, the quiet, the softness, the small, steady knowing that life can still bring you closer to what is yours while you rest. I let the night carry what my mind cannot finish. I let the night carry what my mind cannot finish. I do not ask my tired thoughts to solve what needs time, space, and softness. I do not force my mind to travel down every road tonight. I let the night become wide enough to hold the unfinished places for me. I let the night carry what my mind cannot finish. Let that sink in. You are not required to complete every inner conversation before sleep. You are not required to make sense of every feeling before your body can rest. Some things become clearer after you stop staring at them. Some answers rise after the mind has softened. Some peace enters when the question is finally allowed to be quiet. I let the night carry what my mind cannot finish. Breathe. Let the night take the sharp edge from the thought. Let the quiet wrap around the worry. Let your body feel that not everything must be finished for you to be safe. I soften around the dream instead of squeezing it with fear. I soften around the dream instead of squeezing it with fear. I let my dream have air. I let it have space. I let it grow in the way it needs to grow without forcing it to open before its season. I do not crush what I love by holding it too tightly. I soften around the dream instead of squeezing it with fear. This is a gentle shift. Feel it in your hands. Feel it in your chest. Feel it in the space behind your eyes. Your dream is not a fragile thing that disappears because you rest. It is a living thing. It needs warmth, trust, patience, and space. I soften around the dream instead of squeezing it with fear. Breathe slowly. The dream that belongs to your soul does not need to be chased with panic. It needs to be held with quiet faith. It needs a heart that can receive without trembling at every delay. I release the pressure to make life happen faster. I release the pressure to make life happen faster. I no longer rush the invisible work. I no longer demand that every seed become a flower by morning. I let timing become gentle in my body. I let the pace of life stop feeling like an enemy. I release the pressure to make life happen faster. Let these words move through the parts of you that feel behind. Let them touch the place that compares your life to other lives. Let them soften the old belief that if something is not here yet, it must not be coming. I release the pressure to make life happen faster. There is a rhythm that does not come from fear. There is a pace that belongs to peace. There is a timing that can protect what your heart is not ready to hold yet and prepare you for what will bless you deeply. I am not forgotten in the quiet. I am not forgotten in the quiet. When life is silent, I am still held. When I do not see movement, I am still loved. When the answer has not arrived, I am still included in the care of life. I am not forgotten in the quiet. This is for the tender part of you, the part that hears silence and turns it into rejection, the part that sees delay and calls it abandonment, the part that is still learning that quiet does not always mean empty. I am not forgotten in the quiet. Breathe. The quiet can be a room where new things gather. The quiet can be a soft blanket around your next beginning. The quiet can be a place where your inner voice becomes easier to hear. I allow peace to be my proof tonight. I allow peace to be my proof tonight. I do not need a sign outside me to believe I am supported. I do not need everything to change before I trust that life is still kind. Tonight, the peace entering my body is enough proof for this moment. I allow peace to be my proof tonight. Let peace be simple. Let it be the breath that becomes slower. Let it be the jaw that loosens. Let it be the shoulders dropping. Let it be the thought that says, maybe I do not have to worry about this right now. I allow peace to be my proof tonight. If you feel even one small space inside you, honor it. If you feel one small softening, bless it. If your body releases one small layer of tension, receive it as a sign that something in you is learning safety again. I let the door open in its own time. I let the door open in its own time. I do not break it down. I do not stand against it all night with my hands shaking. I do not measure my worth by whether it opens today. I trust the right door knows the right moment. I let the door open in its own time. Some doors are not closed against you. Some doors are waiting for the room behind them to become ready. Some doors are protecting you from walking into something too soon. Some doors are teaching you to stop leaning your whole life against one handle. I let the door open in its own time. Breathe. Step back from the door in your mind. Step back from the need to force it. Let your body feel the relief of not pushing. What opens in peace can be entered in peace. My soul knows how to move toward what is true. My soul knows how to move toward what is true. Even when my mind is unsure, my deeper self is learning. Even when the path looks soft and dim, something within me can sense the next right step. I do not have to panic my way into truth. My soul knows how to move toward what is true. There is a compass inside you that does not shout. It does not rush. It does not shame you. It does not use fear to guide you. It speaks through peace, warmth, relief, honesty, and quiet knowing. My soul knows how to move toward what is true. Let your body listen to that. Let your heart listen. Let your breath become slow enough to hear the guidance that was buried beneath the noise. I stop asking fear to predict my future. I stop asking fear to predict my future. Fear only knows old pain. Fear only repeats old endings. Fear only tries to protect me by making the future small. Tonight, I choose not to let fear write the story of what comes next. I stop asking fear to predict my future. This is a powerful release. Feel it. Fear may still speak, but it no longer gets the final word. Fear may still visit, but it no longer holds the pen. Your future is allowed to be kinder than your past. Your next chapter is allowed to surprise you. I stop asking fear to predict my future. Breathe. Fear does not know every road. Fear has not seen every blessing. Fear cannot measure the quiet ways life can turn toward you. You are allowed to stop believing every dark picture it shows you. I am becoming peaceful enough to receive clearly. I am becoming peaceful enough to receive clearly. I am not forcing clarity. I am creating space for it. I am not chasing signs. I am becoming quiet enough to notice what feels true. I am not demanding guidance. I am making room for it. I am becoming peaceful enough to receive clearly. A cloudy glass of water becomes clear when it is allowed to sit still. Your heart can be like that tonight. No stirring, no shaking, no pushing, just stillness, just breath, just time. I am becoming peaceful enough to receive clearly. Let that image rest in your heart. The water does not clear because it fights itself. It clears because it is given stillness. You are allowed to become still enough for your own truth to settle. I no longer turn longing into suffering. I no longer turn longing into suffering. I can want something deeply and still be kind to myself. I can miss something and still breathe. I can hope for something and still sleep. I can feel the ache without becoming the ache. I no longer turn longing into suffering. This is deep kindness. This is where the heart begins to heal emotionally. You do not have to punish yourself for want. resting. You do not have to make your longing a wound that stays open all night. You can hold your longing like a tired child and say, I know, I am here. We can rest now. I no longer turn longing into suffering. Breathe. Let the longing soften, not disappear, not be denied, just soften. Let it become more like a warm candle than a burning fire. Let it give light without consuming you. I trust the gentle rearranging of my life. I trust the gentle rearranging of my life. I allow old things to move. I allow new things to gather. I allow what no longer supports me to loosen its place. I allow what is aligned to come nearer in its own calm way. I trust the gentle rearranging of my life. Sometimes life rearranges quietly. A desire changes. A fear becomes smaller. A habit loses its pull. A relationship shows its truth. A new idea begins to glow. You may not see the whole shape yet, but something inside you is being placed with care. I trust the gentle rearranging of my life. Let the furniture of your inner world move without panic. Let peace take up more space. Let self-love sit closer to the center. Let worry move toward the door. Let trust become the room you rest inside. I am allowed to receive without knowing how. I am allowed to receive without knowing how. I do not need to manage every path. I do not need to understand every connection. I do not need to predict every answer. I can open my heart without holding the full plan. I am allowed to receive without knowing how. This may feel new to the part of you that learned to control everything. Be gentle with that part. It thought control was safety. It thought knowing everything was protection. But now, slowly, you are learning that openness can be safe too. I am allowed to receive without knowing how. Breathe. The how can belong to life for tonight. Your part is softer. Your part is breathing. Your part is letting the door inside you open by one small inch. I return to myself more fully with every exhale. I return to myself more fully with every exhale. With each breath out, I come back from worry. I come back from waiting. I come back from old pain. I come back from trying to be everything for everyone. I come back to my own heart. I return to myself more fully with every exhale. Exhale, come home. Exhale again, come home. You do not need to travel far. The home you are returning to is inside you. It is the quiet place under your thoughts. It is the soft center that has not stopped loving you, even through every hard season. I return to myself more fully with every exhale. Let the exhale be your doorway. Let each breath out be a small release. Let your body understand that returning to yourself is not selfish. It is sacred care. I am not required to carry uncertainty alone. I am not required to carry uncertainty alone. I can let the night hold some of it. I can let love hold some of it. I can let my breath hold some of it. I can let support come in ways I may not have noticed before. I am not required to carry uncertainty alone. Uncertainty can feel heavy when you believe it is all yours to manage. But uncertainty becomes softer when you stop treating it like a problem you must solve before sleep. You can share it with the quiet. You can release it into prayer without using heavy words. You can simply say, "Hold this with me." I am not required to carry uncertainty alone. Breathe. You are not alone in this moment, even if the room is quiet, even if no one knows what you are feeling. Your own loving presence is here. Peace is here. Life is here. I let my nervous system learn a new kind of safety. I let my nervous system learn a new kind of safety. Not the safety of controlling every detail, not the safety of expecting the worst, not the safety of staying guarded all the time, a softer safety, a deeper safety, the safety of breathing, trusting, resting, and returning. I let my nervous system learn a new kind of safety. Your body may need time to believe this. That is okay. You do not need to rush it. Every calm sentence helps. Every slow breath helps. Every night you choose gentleness. You teach the body that peace can be familiar. I let my nervous system learn a new kind of safety. Let your body know it is not in trouble. Let your shoulders know they can drop. Let your stomach know it can loosen. Let your throat know it can soften. Let your heart know it does not have to beat so hard against the unknown. I am free to be loved by life in simple ways. I am free to be loved by life in simple ways. Through rest, through breath, through warmth, through a softer thought, through a quiet room, through tomorrow's new chance, through the gentle feeling that I do not have to fight so hard. I am free to be loved by life in simple ways. Do not make being supported too far away. Do not make love too difficult to reach. Sometimes life loves you through the smallest doorway. A breath that comes easily, a moment of calm, a sudden release of tears, a softening you did not expect. I am free to be loved by life in simple ways. Breathe. Receive the simple love of this moment. You do not need to make it bigger. You do not need to explain it. Just let it be enough for right now. I stop bargaining with my peace. I stop bargaining with my peace. I no longer say, I will be calm only when everything changes. I no longer say, I will rest only when I have proof. I no longer say, I will love myself only when I get there. I allow peace to begin here. I stop bargaining with my peace. This is the heart of it. This is the deep turning. Your peace does not have to wait outside the locked gate of tomorrow. Your peace can sit with you tonight. Your peace can breathe with you now. Your peace can enter the unfinished room. I stop bargaining with my peace. Let those words become strong inside you, but still gentle. You are not demanding peace. You are welcoming it back from the future and letting it return to your body tonight. I am still worthy when nothing is certain. I am still worthy when nothing is certain. I am still lovable when I do not know what comes next. I am still enough when the path is unclear. I am still held when life is changing. I am still whole while I am waiting. I am still worthy when nothing is certain. If you are still wondering whether you deserve this peace, you do. You always have. Not because you did everything perfectly, not because you never felt fear, not because you never made a mistake. You deserve peace because you are a living heart and you have carried enough. I am still worthy when nothing is certain. Breathe deeply now. Let this be the emotional center of the night. You do not become worthy after the answer comes. You are worthy in the asking. You are worthy in the silence. You are worthy in the tender middle. You are worthy in the dark before the dawn shows its face. I do not have to be chosen by the past. I do not have to be chosen by the past. I do not have to keep returning to what once made me feel small. I do not have to ask old pain to tell me who I am. I am free to be chosen by peace now. I am free to be chosen by my own future. I do not have to be chosen by the past. There is something powerful in that. The past may have touched you. It may have shaped some fears. It may have left marks in quiet places. But it does not own the whole field of your life. New flowers can still grow where old sorrow once stood. I do not have to be chosen by the past. Let the old door close gently. You do not need to slam it. You do not need to hate what happened. You only need to stop sleeping on the floor of a room you are no longer meant to live in. I welcome the version of me who trusts softly. I welcome the version of me who trusts softly. Not the version who has no questions. Not the version who never feels afraid. The version who can breathe through the questions. The version who can hold fear with love. The version who can rest before everything is clear. I welcome the version of me who trusts softly. This version of you is already near. You can feel them in the quiet. You can feel them in the small space between one thought and the next. You can feel them when you choose not to chase the worry. You can feel them when your body says, "I am tired," and you answer with kindness. I welcome the version of me who trusts softly. Breathe. Let this version come forward without pressure. You do not need to become them all at once. Tonight, you simply make room. I let love untie what fear has knotted. I let love untie what fear has knotted. I do not pull at the knots with anger. I do not make them tighter by rushing. I let love touch each tangled place with patience. I let love move slowly. I let love do what force could not do. I let love untie what fear has knotted. Think of a knot in a fine thread. If you pull too hard, it tightens. If you become gentle, patient, and present, it begins to loose. See, your heart is like that tonight. It does not need more pulling. It needs warmth. It needs time. It needs kindness. I let love untie what fear has knotted. Let love touch the knots in your chest. Let love touch the knots in your stomach. Let love touch the knots in your mind, one by one, slowly, softly, without blame. I rest in the knowing that my life is still opening. I rest in the knowing that my life is still opening, not closing, not ending, not running out. Opening. My path is still opening. My heart is still opening. My understanding is still opening. My ability to receive is still opening. I rest in the knowing that my life is still opening. There are flowers that open only in darkness. There are quiet blooms that wait for the night air. There are parts of you too that may open only when you stop pushing against the day and let the soft dark hold you. I rest in the knowing that my life is still opening. Breathe. Feel the word opening. Let it become gentle in your body. You are not stuck in one closed moment. You are not frozen in one old chapter. Something is still opening. I give myself permission to stop hurting while I wait. I give myself permission to stop hurting while I wait. I give myself permission to be kind to my own heart before the answer arrives. I give myself permission to rest, to breathe, to soften, to live tonight without turning my longing into pain. I give myself permission to stop hurting while I wait. This is the peak truth. Let it touch you deeply. You do not have to keep proving how much you care by how much you suffer. You do not have to keep proving your faith by holding tension in your body. You do not have to keep proving your love by losing your peace. I give myself permission to stop hurting while I wait. Breathe. Let this moment be just for you. You can still care. You can still hope. You can still believe. You can still desire. But you can stop hurting yourself in the waiting. You can stop making every quiet moment a test. You can stop turning your own heart into a place of pressure. I give myself permission to stop hurting while I wait. Say it again in your heart. I give myself permission to stop hurting while I wait. And again, even softer. I give myself permission to stop hurting while I wait. Let that be the place where tears can come if they need to. Let that be the place where the body finally exhales. Let that be the place where the old pattern loses its grip. This is not giving up. This is coming home. This is the moment your heart realizes it does not have to bleed to be loyal to the dream. This is the moment you choose peace without abandoning what matters. This is the moment you stop treating yourself like the price of the blessing. You are not the price. You are the receiver. You are the living heart. You are the one being prepared to hold good with softness. I let my heart be a quiet room for good things to enter. I let my heart be a quiet room for good things to enter. I clear away the loud fear. I open the windows of trust. I make space on the table of my life. I let good enter without needing to announce itself with noise. I let my heart be a quiet room for good things to enter. A quiet room can receive more gently than a crowded one. Tonight, you are clearing the inner room. You are moving out old worry. You are folding away old stories. You are lighting a small lamp of trust. I let my heart be a quiet room for good things to enter. Breathe. Let your heart become simple again. Let it become a place where peace can sit down. Let it become a place where your next blessing does not have to fight through fear to reach you. I trust the blessing that comes with calm hands. I trust the blessing that comes with calm hands. I trust the good that does not demand panic. I trust the support that does not ask me to abandon myself. I trust the love that feels steady. I trust the path that lets me breathe. I trust the blessing that comes with calm hands. Not every blessing needs to arrive like thunder. Some blessings come quietly, like a hand resting over yours in the dark. Some blessings feel like relief. Some blessings feel like a no that protects you. Some blessings feel like the courage to choose peace. I trust the blessing that comes with calm hands. Let your own hands become calm now. Let them stop reaching. Let them stop gripping. Let them become ready, not desperate. Open, not empty. Soft, not weak. I allow myself to be carried through this night. I allow myself to be carried through this night. I do not have to carry myself with force. I do not have to pull myself through the dark. I can be carried by breath, by quiet, by love, by rest, by the gentle strength that lives beneath all things. I allow myself to be carried through this night. Feel the support beneath you. The bed, the chair, the floor, the air, the steady presence of this moment. You are not floating without care. Something is holding you. Something is helping you let go. I allow myself to be carried through this night. Breathe slowly. This night is not against you. This night is a bridge. This night is a soft passage. This night is a hand on your heart saying, you can rest now. You can let me hold some of this. I am ready for peace to feel normal. I am ready for peace to feel normal. I am ready for calm to become familiar. I am ready for my body to stop expecting struggle. I am ready for my mind to stop calling worry protection. I am ready to live from a softer place. I am ready for peace to feel normal. At first, peace may feel new. It may even feel strange. If your body has been used to tension, calm can feel unfamiliar. Be patient. Let peace introduce itself slowly. Let calm become a guest that visits more often, then a friend, then a home. I am ready for peace to feel normal. Let that sink in. You are not asking for too much by wanting a peaceful inner life. You are not selfish for wanting rest. You are not wrongful for wanting love that feels gentle. Peace can become normal for you. I sleep with an open heart and a protected spirit. I sleep with an open heart and a protected spirit. I do not need to close myself to be safe. I do not need to harden to be strong. I can rest with softness and still be held. I can be open and still belong to myself. I sleep with an open heart and a protected spirit. Let your heart be open only as much as it feels safe tonight. No forcing, no pushing, just a small opening, a little window, a little air, a little trust. That is enough. I sleep with an open heart and a protected spirit. Breathe. You can be soft and safe. You can be open and wise. You can release without losing yourself. You can rest without fear. I let this be the night peace comes closer than worry. I let this be the night peace comes closer than worry. I let peace sit beside me. I let peace enter my breath. I let peace touch the edges of my thoughts. I let peace become more real than the old fear. I let this be the night peace comes closer than worry. Worry has sat close for long enough. It has whispered in your ear. It has curled around your chest. It has taken up space in your nights. But tonight, peace comes closer. Quiet comes closer. Trust comes closer. You come closer to yourself. I let this be the night peace comes closer than worry. Let this be the soft turning. Let this be the exhale. Let this be the moment where the heart says, I have carried enough. I choose peace now. Now let everything become slower. There is nothing you need to fix in this moment. There is nothing you need to chase. There is nothing you need to hold together with your thoughts. You are safe here. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Let your attention come gently to your breath. Do not change it too quickly. Do not force it to be deep. Simply notice that it is already here. The breath has been with you all day. It has carried you through the places you rushed through, the thoughts you repeated, the feelings you did not know how to name. And now it is still here, asking for nothing, offering itself again. Breathe in softly. Breathe out slowly. Let that be enough. There is nothing you need to do right now. Breathe in and feel the air enter your body like a soft promise. Breathe out and let one small piece of the day leave you. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Let your shoulders drop. Let your face become calm. Let the space between your eyebrows soften. You are safe here. If your mind is still moving, that is okay. Let it move more slowly. Thoughts may pass through like leaves floating on dark water. You do not have to pick up every leaf. You do not have to follow it downstream. You can watch it pass and return to the breath. Breathe. One slow breath in, one slow breath out. Let that sink in. Everything can wait. Your future can wait. The answer can wait. The message can wait. The plan can wait. The worry can wait. Your body is asking for now. Your heart is asking for now. Your spirit is asking for now. And now is quiet. Now is simple. Now is enough. Breathe in through the nose if that feels good. Let the breath leave through the mouth, slowly, gently, without force. Again, breathe in. Hold for a soft moment. Release. And let the release be longer than the holding. You do not need to keep the breath. You do not need to keep the day. You do not need to keep the fear. You can receive. You can release. Receive. Release. Breathe in peace. Breathe out pressure. Breathe in softness. Breathe out control. Breathe in safety. Breathe out the old need to know. Let your body become heavier now. Let it feel the support beneath you. There is no need to lift yourself. There is no need to hold yourself up. The surface beneath you is doing that for you. Let it. Let yourself be supported by what is already here. Your head can rest. Your neck can rest. Your shoulders can rest. Your arms can rest. Your hands can rest. Your chest can rest. Your belly can rest. Your legs can rest. Your feet can rest. Your whole body can begin to receive the message. Nothing is needed from you right now. Nothing is being demanded. Nothing is being judged. Nothing is being measured. You are allowed to simply be. Breathe. Let that rest in your heart. Imagine now that your breath is a small lantern inside your chest. Not a bright light, not a sharp light, just a warm, gentle glow. Each time you breathe in, the lantern glows softly. Each time you breathe out, the glow spreads a little wider through your body. Breathe in. The glow becomes warm. Breathe out. The warmth spreads. Breathe in. The heart feels held. Breathe out. The body releases. No forcing, no reaching, no trying to make anything happen. Just a quiet glow. Just a soft breath. Just this moment. You are safe here. Let the warm glow move down into your belly. Let the belly stop holding the day. Let the belly stop bracing for tomorrow. Let it soften in its own time. If it does not soften all at once, that is okay. You are not here to command your body. You are here to speak kindly to it. Dear body, you can rest. Dear heart, you can soften. Dear mind, you can slow down. Dear breath, lead me home. Breathe in, breathe out. Let the glow move to your shoulders. So much has been carried there. So many silent responsibilities. So many little weights. So many things you thought you had to hold alone. Let the shoulders hear this now. You do not have to carry tonight. You do not have to carry tomorrow. You do not have to carry what belongs to life. Let them drop a little. Even a little is enough. Breathe. Let the glow move into your hands. Hands that have held, worked, reached, waited, tried, protected, and hoped. Let your hands become open in their own quiet way. They do not need to grip anything now. They do not need to reach into the future. Soft hands. Pen hands. Resting hands. Receiving hands. Breathe in, breathe out. Now bring your awareness to your heart again, not to fix it, not to open it by force, just to sit near it with kindness. Your heart has been through so much. It has loved, it has waited, it has hoped, it has survived disappointments you may not even speak about. It has continued beating for you, even when you did not know how to be gentle with yourself. So place kindness here. Let kindness be enough. Let your heart hear, I am with you. Let your heart hear, you do not have to do this alone. Let your heart hear, you are safe to rest. Breathe. If emotion rises, let it rise gently. If tears come, let them come softly. If nothing comes, that is okay too. You do not have to create a feeling. You do not have to perform peace. You only need to be here, and you are here. That is enough. Now take a deeper breath in, slowly, like you are drawing calm from the quiet air around you. Hold gently. Release. Again, breathe in, calm. Hold gently. Release what is ready. One more time. Breathe in calm. Hold softly. Release and let the body become heavier. Let this moment be just for you, not for the world, not for anyone waiting for you, not for proving anything. Just for you, just for your breath, just for your tired heart, just for the part of you that needed someone to say, you can stop now, you can stop now, you can rest now, you can let the night hold what your hands are tired of holding. Breathe. Let that sink in. There is nothing you need to do right now. There is nothing you need to become right now. There is nothing you need to explain right now. There is nothing you need to earn right now. You are allowed to receive this quiet without paying for it with worry. You are allowed to be comforted. You are allowed to let peace come near. If any doubt still moves through you, let it be held too. Do not push it away. You can say to the doubt, "You are allowed to be here, but you do not need to lead me tonight." You can say to the fear, "I know you are trying to protect me, but we are resting now." You can say to the longing, "I hear you, I love you, we can sleep now." Breathe in, breathe out. Everything can wait. Ask yourself gently, and only if it feels peaceful, what would become possible in my life if I stopped punishing myself while I wait? You do not need to answer now. Let the question float. Let it be soft. Maybe the answer is rest. Maybe the answer is trust. Maybe the answer is kindness. Maybe the answer is simply this breath. Breathe. Now we move into a softer rhythm. Inhale, I am here. Exhale, I am safe. Inhale, I am here. Exhale, I am safe. Inhale, I am here. Exhale, I am safe. Let the words become simple. Let them rock the mind gently like a cradle. You do not have to think hard. You do not have to follow every sentence. Let the sound of the words become soft around you. I am here. I am safe. I am here. I am safe. Breathe. Now inhale, I can rest. Exhale, I can let go. Inhale, I can rest. Exhale, I can let go. Inhale, I can rest. Exhale, I can let go. Let the body believe only what it can believe tonight. If it can only believe one small piece, that is enough. If it can only soften a little, that is enough. If it can only breathe a little slower, that is enough. No pressure, no force, no perfect peace required. Just a little more softness, just a little more space, just a little more kindness. Breathe. Feel how the words are becoming quieter now, less like thoughts, more like waves, coming in, going out, coming in, going out. You do not need to catch them. You can let them wash over you. You are safe. You can rest. Everything can wait. The night is holding you. Your breath is guiding you. Your heart is softening. Your body is remembering rest. Breathe in, breathe out. Longer now, slower now, softer now. Let your thoughts become distant, like lights far across a calm lake. You can see them if they appear, but you do not need to swim toward them. Stay here on the shore of your own breath. Stay here in the quiet. Stay here where nothing is asking you to be more than you are. You are already enough for this moment. You are already loved in this moment. You are already allowed to rest in this moment. Breathe. Let that rest in your heart. Now bring the breath into a gentle count if that feels soothing. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it out for 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Again, breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it out slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let the exhale be a long road out of tension. Let it take you deeper into softness. Let it carry away what does not need to stay in your body tonight. There is nothing you need to do right now. Just breathe. Just rest. Just let the night be kind to you. Now imagine the quiet harbor again. Your small inner boat is resting now. The ropes are loose. The water is calm. The cargo is lighter. The moon is above you, not asking anything. The air is cool and gentle. Nothing is chasing you. Nothing is pulling you away from yourself. You are in the harbor. You are safe in the harbor. You can sleep in the harbor. And while you sleep, life can still move. The tide can still turn. The morning can still come. The path can still open. What is yours can still come closer. Breathe. Let that sink in. You do not have to stay awake to keep your life moving. You do not have to worry to keep your blessings alive. You do not have to fear to stay protected. You can rest. You can trust. You can let the quiet do its work. If your body is becoming heavy, allow it. If your eyes want to close, allow it. If your thoughts are becoming slow, allow it. If you are drifting, allow it. There is no need to hold on to these words. Let them become part of the night. Let them become soft sounds in the background of your heart. Let them carry you without needing your effort. You are safe here. Everything can wait. Just breathe. I am here. I am safe. I can rest. I can let go. I am held. I am loved. I am softly returning to peace. Breathe. Let the words grow quieter inside you. I am here. I am safe. I can rest. I can let go. Again, softer. I am here. I am safe. I can rest. I can let go. And again, like a whisper inside the heart, I am here. I am safe. I can rest. I can let go. There is nothing more to reach for in this moment. Nothing more to prove, nothing more to solve, nothing more to carry. Let the quiet be enough. Let your breath be enough. Let your being be enough. You are safe here. You are loved here. You are allowed to rest here. And as you rest, you are not moving away from what is yours. You are moving closer to the peace that helps you receive it. Now let the deepest part of you hear this. You do not have to suffer your way into what is meant for you. You do not have to lose yourself to be loved by life. You do not have to become smaller, harder, colder, or more tired to prove that your dream matters. Tonight, you can let your heart open without begging the future to hurry. Breathe. I choose peace without abandoning my desire. I choose peace without abandoning my desire. I can still love what I love. I can still hope for what I hope for. I can still feel the quiet pull of what belongs to my soul, but I no longer turn that desire into a heavy chain around my heart. I choose peace, and my desire becomes softer. I choose peace, and my dream can breathe. I choose peace, and I remember that wanting something deeply does not mean I must hurt myself until it arrives. Let that sink in. Your desire is allowed to stay. Your longing is allowed to be tender. Your heart is allowed to care. But your body does not have to burn with fear just because something matters to you. You can hold the dream like a warm cup in your hands, not like a sharp stone pressed against your chest. I am allowed to receive without losing my calm. I am allowed to receive without losing my calm. Good can come to me in ways that do not shake my whole being. Love can meet me gently. Support can arrive quietly. A new door can open without making me afraid. I can receive and still breathe. I am allowed to receive with a steady heart. I am allowed to receive with soft hands. I am allowed to receive without running away from the very good I asked for. Breathe. Sometimes the heart becomes afraid when life begins to get better. It may wonder if the good will stay. It may wonder if it is safe to trust. It may look for a reason to close again. But tonight, you are reteaching your heart a new way. You are teaching it that receiving can feel peaceful. You are teaching it that blessings do not have to arrive with panic. I no longer make waiting mean I am unwanted. I no longer make waiting mean I am unwanted. I no longer let time decide my worth. I no longer let delay speak over the truth of my heart. Waiting is not rejection. Waiting is not proof that I have been left behind. Waiting is only a space, and I can fill this space with love. I no longer make waiting mean I am forgotten. I no longer make waiting mean I am less. I no longer make waiting mean life has turned away from me. Let those words enter the place that has been aching. A waiting season can feel lonely, but it does not have to become a story of abandonment. You can be in the middle and still be loved. You can be in the unknown and still be guided. You can be between what was and what will be and still belong to your own life. My heart is not a clock. My heart is not a clock. It does not need to measure love by speed. It does not need to measure worth by arrival. It does not need to measure progress by how quickly life gives an answer. My heart is a living place, and living things grow in sacred rhythm. My heart is not a clock. My heart is not late. My heart is not behind. My heart is learning how to beat in peace again. Breathe slowly. Let this be a deep release. You are not a machine. You are not a schedule. You are not a race. You are a breathing, feeling soul. You are allowed to move at the pace of healing, the pace of truth, the pace of becoming real to yourself. I let life love me without needing to control how. I let life love me without needing to control how. I do not have to name every blessing before it arrives. I do not have to decide the exact road. I do not have to hold life in one narrow shape. I allow love to be wiser than my fear. I let life love me in unexpected ways. I let life love me through gentle changes. I let life love me through peace I did not plan. Let that rest in your heart. Maybe the way life loves you tonight is by taking away the tension in your body. Maybe it is by helping you finally stop thinking so much. Maybe it is by softening your grip around something that has needed space for a long time. Let love be creative. Let support come in forms you did not know how to ask for. I am no longer the same person who learned to expect pain. I am no longer the same person who learned to expect pain. I honor the part of me that survived hard seasons. I honor the part of me that stayed strong when softness did not feel safe. But I do not have to keep expecting the old ending. I am becoming someone who can welcome a gentler life. I am no longer bound to the old expectation. I am no longer living only from what hurt me. I am no longer asking the past to explain my future. Breathe. This is strong. This is tender. This is the moment where something inside you turns toward freedom. The past may have trained your body to brace, but tonight your breath is teaching your body to soften. The past may have taught you to doubt, but tonight your heart is learning that a different outcome can be possible. I give my soul room to recognize what belongs to it. I give my soul room to recognize what belongs to it. I do not crowd my inner world with panic. I do not fill every quiet space with fear. I create room inside me so that truth can be felt, so that guidance can be heard, so that what is real can come forward gently. I give my soul room. I give my soul quiet. I give my soul the soft space it needs to know. You do not always need more noise. You do not always need more searching. Sometimes the answer is not missing. Sometimes the room inside you is simply too crowded with worry to feel it. Tonight, you create space. Tonight, you make your inner world softer. Tonight, you stop pressing your ear to the door and allow the message to arrive in peace. The love that is right for me will not require self-abandonment. The love that is right for me will not require self-abandonment. It will not ask me to disappear. It will not ask me to stay awake in fear. It will not ask me to prove my value by losing my peace. The love that is right for me can meet the real me. The love that is right for me can breathe with me. The love that is right for me can honor my heart. The love that is right for me can feel like home, not like a storm. Breathe. Let this truth become a quiet shelter inside you. Whether this love is from another person, from life, from your own heart, or from the sacred peace within you, it does not need you to abandon yourself. Real love brings you closer to yourself. Real love does not make you beg to exist. I release the hunger to be chosen by what does not nourish me. I release the hunger to be chosen by what does not nourish me. I stop placing my worth in places that cannot hold it with care. I stop waiting at doors that make my heart feel small. I stop calling confusion a sign that I should try harder. I release the hunger to be chosen by what drains me. I release the hunger to be chosen by what keeps me restless. I release the hunger to be chosen by anything that asks me to forget my own soul. Let the words be gentle. There is no blame here. There is only awakening. Sometimes the heart reaches for what feels familiar, not what feels safe. Sometimes old wounds confuse intensity with love. Tonight, you do not shame yourself for that. You simply begin choosing nourishment instead of hunger. I am becoming available to what feels honest and kind. I am becoming available to what feels honest and kind. I am no longer only available to what triggers my fear. I am no longer only open to what keeps me guessing. I am becoming available to peace, respect, clarity, warmth, and steady care. I am becoming available to kind love. I am becoming available to kind opportunities. I am becoming available to a life that does not make me fight for every breath of peace. Breathe deeply. This is a powerful shift. Your whole being is learning to recognize calm as good, to recognize kindness as safe, to recognize steadiness as beautiful, to recognize peace not as boring, but as a blessing your nervous system may have needed for a long time. I do not need the old story to end perfectly before a new story begins. I do not need the old story to end perfectly before a new story begins. I do not need every apology. I do not need every explanation. I do not need every loose thread tied in the way my mind prefers. I can begin again with what I know now. I can begin again even with unanswered questions. I can begin again even with tender places. I can begin again because my life is not locked inside one unfinished chapter. Let that sink in. The old story may never explain itself fully. Some doors close without giving the heart every reason. Some seasons end in silence. But your life is bigger than the ending you did not understand. Your life is wider than the answer that never came. You can move forward without dragging the whole old chapter through the night. I am not the ache. I am the one learning to hold it with love. I am not the ache. I am the one learning to hold it with love. I am not the fear. I am the one breathing through it. I am not the waiting. I am the one becoming softer inside it. I am not the wound. I am the living heart around it. I am not the ache. I am the presence. I am not the fear. I am the breath. I am not the old pain. I am the love that can hold it now. Breathe. This is the deep place. This is where your heart may feel the words in the places that were tired of being alone. You are not what hurt you. You are not what left. You are not what did not arrive yet. You are the one still here, still breathing, still capable of peace, still capable of receiving more love than you have known before. I let the gentle future find the peaceful version of me. I let the gentle future find the peaceful version of me. I do not run toward it in fear. I do not pull it by force. I become someone it can meet with ease. I become someone who can hold good without shaking it with doubt. I let the gentle future find me calmer. I let the gentle future find me open. I let the gentle future find me resting in my own worth. Let your body hear that. You are not trying to become perfect. You are becoming peaceful enough to receive. You are becoming steady enough to recognize what is for you. You are becoming soft enough to stop fighting the very life that wants to meet you. I stop turning my dreams into pressure. I stop turning my dreams into pressure. I stop making every hope feel like a test. I stop asking every desire to prove my value. I let my dreams return to their original softness. I let them be invitations, not punishments. I stop turning my dreams into pressure. I stop turning hope into a heavy weight. I stop making my future something I must fear. Breathe. Your dream was never meant to make you hate the present moment. Your dream was never meant to steal all your sleep. Your dream was never meant to become another voice saying you are not enough. Let the dream become loving again. Let it become a soft star in the sky, not a fire in your hands. I allow my inner world to become a place where blessings can stay. I allow my inner world to become a place where blessings can stay. I make room for good by releasing fear. I make room for love by speaking kindly to myself. I make room for peace by no longer feeding every anxious thought. I allow my inner world to become steady. I allow my inner world to become warm. I allow my inner world to become a place where good feels welcome. Let this be a sacred turning point. You are not only asking for good to come, you are becoming softer inside so that good can feel safe when it arrives. You are not just waiting for life to change. You are changing the atmosphere that receives life. I am ready to stop confusing tension with devotion. I am ready to stop confusing tension with devotion. I do not have to stay tense to prove that I care. I do not have to stay awake to prove that I believe. I do not have to worry to prove that the dream matters. My peace can be an act of love too. I am ready to let devotion become gentle. I am ready to let faith become restful. I am ready to let love stop hurting my body. Breathe slowly. This is one of the deepest releases of all. The heart sometimes believes that if it stops aching, it has stopped caring. But that is not true. You can care in peace. You can love in peace. You can hope in peace. You can trust in peace. I no longer leave myself to reach what is mine. I no longer leave myself to reach what is mine. I do not run away from my own heart to chase love. I do not abandon my body to chase success. I do not ignore my peace to chase certainty. What is truly mine can meet me while I remain connected to myself. I stay with myself. I walk with myself. I return to myself. And from that place I receive what belongs to the real me. Let that be strong and soft at the same time. What is yours should not require you to become a stranger to yourself. What is yours should not ask you to silence every inner need. What is yours can meet the person you are becoming through love. I let the ache become an opening, not a prison. I let the ache become an opening, not a prison. If something in me hurts, I allow it to open me to tenderness. I allow it to open me to deeper compassion. I allow it to open me to a softer way of living. I do not let it lock me away from life. I let the ache become an opening. I let the tenderness become a doorway. I let the longing show me where love wants to enter. Breathe. Pain can close the heart, or it can teach the heart how deeply it wants to live. Tonight, you do not force the ache away. You let it soften. You let it become less of a wall and more of a window. You let kindness come through it. I am ready for what feels peaceful to also feel powerful. I am ready for what feels peaceful to also feel powerful. Release the belief that intensity is the only sign of importance. I release the belief that struggle is the only path to value. I allow calm to be strong. I allow softness to guide me. I allow peace to be powerful in my life. I am ready for peaceful power. I am ready for quiet strength. I am ready for the kind of good that does not need chaos to feel real. Let this enter your body. The strongest things in life are not always loud. Roots are quiet. The moon is quiet. A sleeping child is quiet. A deep breath is quiet. Peace can change everything without making noise. I trust that I can meet my blessings with a healed enough heart. I trust that I can meet my blessings with a healed enough heart. I do not need to be perfect to receive. I do not need to have every old wound gone. I do not need to become flawless. I only need to be willing, honest, and open to love. I can receive while I am still growing. I can be blessed while I am still learning. I can be supported while I am still becoming. Breathe. This is for the part of you that thinks it must fix every piece of itself before good can come. Let that part rest. You do not need to be finished. You do not need to be fully healed in every place. You can receive support on the path. You can receive peace while you are still learning peace. I let my life be touched by grace in ordinary ways. I let my life be touched by grace in ordinary ways, through a calm morning, through a kind thought, through a simple answer, through a peaceful choice, through sleep that holds me, through breath that returns me, through a softer feeling in my heart. I let grace be simple. I let grace be quiet. I let grace reach me without needing it to look dramatic. Let that sink in. Sometimes the good you are waiting for begins as a subtle change in you. A little less fear, a little more patience, a little more honesty, a little more ability to say no, a little more courage to say yes. Do not call these things small. They may be the beginning of everything. I am allowed to feel safe before everything is certain. I am allowed to feel safe before everything is certain. I do not need every detail in place before my body can soften. I do not need every outcome known before my heart can rest. Safety can begin inside me now, gently, slowly, one breath at a time. I am allowed to feel safe in the unknown. I am allowed to feel safe while I am becoming. I am allowed to feel safe without controlling the whole road. Breathe. This may be the line your heart needed most. Let it touch the quiet center of you. Certainty is not the only path to peace. Control is not the only way to feel held. You can build safety from within, with breath, with kindness, with trust, with the choice to stop fighting yourself tonight. I bless the version of me who was afraid, and I welcome the version of me who is free. I bless the version of me who was afraid, and I welcome the version of me who is free. I do not shame the old self. I do not reject a frightened self. I thank them for bringing me here, and now, with love, I make room for a softer self to rise. I bless the afraid one. I welcome the peaceful one. I bless the tired one. I welcome the resting one. I bless the one who chased. I welcome the one who receives. Let this be the peak. Let this be the hand on your heart. Let this be the moment you stop fighting every version of yourself that got you here. You are not wrong for having been afraid. You are not wrong for having held on. You are not wrong for having wanted so deeply. You are not wrong for having needed time. And now you can choose differently, softly, slowly, lovingly. You can bless what you were. You can welcome what you are becoming. You can let go before sleep, and you can wake up closer to what is yours, not because you forced it, but because you finally stopped making fear the home of your heart. Now the strongest wave has passed through you. Let the energy come down slowly. Let the heart become quiet again. Let the body return to a soft rhythm. After a deep release, the soul often needs gentleness, not more force, not more searching, just a calm place to land. So imagine now a long, quiet path at night, not a road you must hurry down, not a road where you must know the end, just a peaceful path with small lanterns placed along the ground, one after another, each lantern holding just enough glow for the next few steps. You do not need to see the whole path. You only need the next lantern. You only need the next breath. You only need the next soft thought. Breathe. Each lantern is a truth you have already touched tonight, but now it comes back in a softer form, not as a lesson, not as something to remember perfectly, just as a gentle light beside your feet. The first lantern says, your heart can rest without losing what matters. Let that be simple. Your rest is not betrayal. Your quiet is not failure. Your sleep is not distance from your dream. Your heart can stop holding every rope and still stay connected to what is true. You can care and rest. You can hope and sleep. You can love and loosen. Breathe. The next lantern says, your body is not the place where fear must live forever. Your body has held enough alarm. It has carried enough waiting. It has listened to enough thoughts that made it tighten. Now your body is allowed to become a place where peace returns. Not all at once, not perfectly, just gently. Your body can learn new messages. It can learn softness. It can learn that this night does not need defense. Let your shoulders hear that. Let your belly hear that. Let your hands hear that. Nothing in you needs to fight the dark. The next lantern says, the future does not need your suffering to come closer. This is a deep one. Let it rest in your heart. Your worry is not the price of your blessing. Your tension is not the bridge to your dream. Your sleepless fear does not make life more loyal. The future that is kind, true, and all ignis can come through peace as much as through effort. Maybe even more gently through peace. You can stop paying with pain. You can stop offering your calm as proof that you care. You can keep your peace and still move forward. Breathe. The next lantern says, the unknown can be a soft room, not a dark wall. The unknown has frightened you before because the mind painted it with old colors. It painted it with loss. It painted it with rejection. It painted it with memories that were never meant to become prophecy. But tonight, you can let the unknown be repainted by trust. You can let it become a room with warm curtains, quiet air, and a chair waiting for you to sit down. You do not have to break through the unknown. You can sit inside it and breathe. You can let it become less sharp. The next lantern says, what is leaving may be making room for what can love you better. This does not have to be dramatic. It can be soft. A belief leaves. A fear leaves. A habit of chasing leaves. A need to be chosen by confusion leaves. A heavy way of holding your dreams leaves. And with each leaving, more room appears, room for peace, room for honest love, room for clearer choices, room for a future that does not feel like a fight. Breathe. The next lantern says, your worth did not begin when someone saw it, and it does not end when someone misses it. Let that line be slow. Your worth is not waiting in another person's approval. It is not trapped in a message. It is not measured by an answer. It is not proved by attention. It is not removed by silence. Your worth is part of you, like breath, like the quiet beat inside your chest, like the soul that keeps returning to love. You do not have to convince life that you matter. You do not have to convince the night that you deserve rest. You already matter here. The next lantern says, peace can be chosen in small pieces. You do not have to become peaceful all at once. You can choose peace in one hand, relaxing, one breath slowing, one thought passing without being followed, one moment of not checking, one gentle sentence spoken inwardly, one decision to let tomorrow wait. Small peace is still peace. Small release is still release. Small trust is still trust. Breathe. The next lantern says, your longing can become prayer without panic. You can let what you want rise softly inside you. You can let it be warm. You can let it be honest. You can let it be held by something wider than fear. Your longing does not need to scream to be heard. It does not need to hurt you to be real. It can become a quiet offering. This is what I hope for. This is what I love. This is what I am ready to receive in the way that supports my peace. Then you let it go into the night. The next lantern says, rest can prepare you for what effort cannot. There are some things effort can do. Effort can help you take a step. Effort can help you make a choice. Effort can help you show up, but rest can do something different, rest see, and soften the inner ground. Rest can clear the noise. Rest can help your body feel safe enough to receive. Rest can return your energy to you. Do not underestimate rest. Rest can be sacred work. Rest can be part of the path. Breathe. Now imagine another image, even softer. Imagine a quiet field after rain. The soil is dark and rich. No one is shouting at the seeds. No one is pulling at the roots. No one is demanding that the earth explain what it is doing. The field simply rests under the night sky. And because it rests, the hidden life beneath it begins to move. This is you tonight. A field after rain, softened by feeling, washed by release, quiet enough for new roots. Your heart does not need to push the seed open. The seed knows. Your soul does not need to force every step. Something within you knows. Your life does not need to be pulled into shape through fear. Something loving can grow when you stop disturbing the soil. Let the field rest. Let the seed rest. Let your heart rest. A longer, quiet moment now. Breathe slowly. Let the silence between these words become part of the meditation. Let your mind settle like soil after rain. Nothing needs to be dug up tonight. Nothing needs to be checked. Nothing needs to be forced open. The lantern path continues, but now the lanterns are farther apart. The light is softer. You do not need as many words. You have heard enough to begin trusting the quiet. Still, one lantern remains. It says, you are closer to yourself, and that may be why everything else can come closer too. When you stop leaving yourself, life feels different. When you stop abandoning your peace, your body feels different. When you stop chasing what makes you feel small, your heart begins to recognize what feels true. And maybe this is the real closeness. Not only closer to a thing or a person or an answer, closer to the you who can receive without fear. Closer to the you who knows how to rest. Closer to the you who does not trade peace for proof. Breathe. Let this be the integration. The dream is still allowed. The hope is still allowed. The desire is still allowed. But now it is held in softer hands. Now it is wrapped in a warmer kind of trust. Now it no longer needs to sit on your chest like a weight. It can sit beside your heart like a lantern, quiet, glowing, present, not burning you, just reminding you that good is still possible. You can sleep with this. You can rest with this. You can let these words become part of the night around you. You can let the lanterns fade slowly, one by one, until only the feeling remains. The feeling of being held, the feeling of being allowed, the feeling of not needing to chase in the dark, the feeling that your life may still be arranging itself with care. Now breathe again, slowly, gently. There is nothing more to climb. There is nothing more to prove. The path is here. The lantern is here. The field is resting. The seed is safe. And you are allowed to become quiet enough to sleep. Now let the words become even slower. Let them become simple. Let them move like a lullaby inside you. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. Breathe in gently for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out slowly for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Breathe in softly. Hold for a quiet moment. Let it go. You do not need to stay awake for every word now. You do not need to follow everything. Let the sound of the words be enough. Let the rhythm hold you. Let your body begin to melt into rest. Bring your attention to your feet. Let your feet grow heavy. Let the soles of your feet soften. Let the toes release. Your feet have carried you through the day. They do not need to carry anything now. Let them rest. Let them be warm. Let them be still. Your feet can sleep. Your feet can let go. Your feet are safe to rest. Breathe. Now let the softness move into your ankles. Your ankles can loosen. Your ankles can stop holding. There is nowhere to run. There is nowhere to rush. There is no race tonight. Let your lower legs soften. Let your calves become heavy. Let your knees release. Let the weight of your legs sink downward, gently, naturally. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. Bring your awareness to your thighs. Let the muscles soften. Let the effort leave. Let your legs feel supported. They do not need to move. They do not need to be ready. They can be still. They can be quiet. They can rest in the kindness of this moment. My body may rest one layer at a time. My body may rest one layer at a time. My body may rest without being rushed. Let that be true enough. Breathe. Now let your hips become heavy. Let your lower body sink into support. Let the base of your body feel grounded, held, warm, quiet. There is nothing to grip, nothing to brace against, nothing to prepare for tonight. The night is gentle. The surface beneath you is steady. Your body is allowed to trust this moment. Now bring your awareness to your belly. Let the belly soften. Let it stop holding old fear. Let it stop protecting you from tomorrow. It does not have to be tight to keep you safe. It does not have to carry the feelings you did not have time to feel today. Let the belly rise and fall with the breath. Slow, natural, easy. My breath may move gently through me. My belly may soften without force. My whole body may remember calm. Breathe in, breathe out. Now move your attention to your chest. Let the chest open only as much as it wants to. Let the heart rest inside the chest. Let the heart be quiet. Let the heart be held. It has done enough for today. It has felt enough, hoped enough, wondered enough, waited enough. Now it can rest. Your heart does not have to reach tonight. Your heart does not have to guard tonight. Your heart does not have to explain tonight. The heart can simply beat softly, steadily, lovingly. Breathe. Now feel your back. Let the lower back soften. Let the middle back release. Let the upper back stop holding invisible weight. Imagine the whole back of your body being received by the night. You do not have to hold yourself upright. You do not have to stay strong in the old way. You can be supported. You can be carried. You can let go. I am supported while I rest. I am supported while I soften. I am supported while I sleep. Let the words become slow in your mind. Supported, resting, softening, sleeping. Now bring your awareness to your shoulders. Let them drop. Let them loosen. Let the day slide away from them. The shoulders do not need to hold conversations, decisions, dreams, worries, or plans. They do not need to hold anyone else's feelings. They do not need to hold the whole future. Let them become heavy and calm. Nothing rests on you right now. Nothing presses on you right now. Nothing needs your shoulders tonight. Breathe. Now your arms. Let the upper arms soften. Let the elbows relax. Let the forearms become still. Let the wrists loosen. Let the hands rest open or easy. Your hands do not need to reach. They do not need to hold. They do not need to fix. They do not need to pull anything closer. The right things may come to calm hands. The right things may meet relaxed hands. The right things may arrive without being forced. Let your hands sleep. Let your fingers soften. Let your palms become quiet. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. Now soften your throat. Let the throat release words not spoken. Let it release words repeated too many times in your mind. Let it release the need to explain, defend, convince, or ask again. There will be time for words another day. Tonight, the throat can rest. Tonight, silence can be kind. Tonight, not speaking can be peace. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out slowly. Now soften your jaw. Let the teeth part slightly if that feels natural. Let the tongue relax. Let the mouth become soft. You do not have to bite down on life tonight. You do not have to hold tension in your face. You do not have to prepare for pain. The face can become smooth. The jaw can become loose. The whole expression can soften. My face may rest. My jaw may release. My whole being may become quiet. Now soften your cheeks, your eyes, your eyelids. Let the eyes rest behind the lids. They have looked at enough today. They have searched enough. They have checked enough. They have watched for signs enough. Now they can close inward. Now they can rest in darkness. Darkness is not empty here. Darkness is soft. Darkness is gentle. Darkness is the blanket of sleep. Breathe. Now soften the forehead. Let the skin across the forehead smooth. Let the space between the eyebrows open. Let the mind behind the forehead grow quiet. No more solving. No more reaching. No more turning the same thought around and around. The mind can float now. The mind can rest now. The mind can become light. Bring your awareness to the top of your head. Imagine a soft wave of calm moving from the crown of your head down through the whole body, down through the face, down through the throat, down through the shoulders, down through the arms, down through the chest, down through the belly, down through the hips, down through the legs, down to the feet, a wave of calm, a wave of quiet, a wave of rest. Breathe. Now let the body be whole, not pieces, not parts, just one resting body, one breathing body, one safe body, one tired body being loved into stillness. I allow sleep to come gently. I do not chase sleep. I do not force sleep. I make room for sleep. I welcome rest with a soft heart. Let the words become slower. Sleep may come gently. Rest may come gently. Peace may come gently. You are drifting now. Deeper, softer, safe. If thoughts appear, let them fade at the edges. If feelings appear, let them be wrapped in softness. If sounds are around you, let them become part of the distance. Nothing needs to pull you away. Nothing needs to wake your worry. Nothing needs to take you out of this calm. Breathe in, breathe out. Your body is becoming quiet. Your breath is becoming slow. Your heart is becoming soft. Your mind is becoming light. I release the day from my body. I release the night from my fear. I release tomorrow from my control. I release myself into rest, again softer. I release the day from my body. I release the night from my fear. I release tomorrow from my control. I release myself into rest. One more time, like a whisper, the day can leave. The fear can loosen. Tomorrow can wait. I can rest. Breathe. Now let these words return gently like a soft echo. Let go before sleep. Let go before sleep. Let go before sleep. Wake up closer to what is yours. Closer in peace. Closer in trust. Closer in softness. Closer in your own heart. No force. No chase. No fear. Only rest. Only breath. Only the quiet. Your whole body can sleep now. Your whole heart can soften now. Your whole mind can drift now. Deeper, softer, safe. Let these final words move slowly. You do not need to hold them. You do not need to remember them. Let them fall into the deeper part of you. Let them become soft. Let them become quiet. Let them become rest. I can release and still receive. I can release gently and still receive what supports my heart. I can release the fear and still receive the blessing in the right way. I can release tonight, and the good that is aligned with me can still find me. Breathe. I can rest and still be guided. I can rest without losing my way. I can rest while life quietly supports the next right step. I can rest, and the wisdom within me can keep speaking softly. Breathe, I see, and sleep without holding the future. I can sleep without carrying tomorrow in my chest. I can sleep and let the future remain unopened until morning. I can sleep, and what needs my attention can meet me later with more calm. Breathe. I am worthy before the answer arrives. I am worthy in the silence before the answer arrives. I am worthy in the space where life is still forming the answer. I am worthy now, even before I know what comes next. Breathe. My heart can be soft and strong. My heart can be soft without being unsafe. My heart can be strong without becoming hard. My heart can open gently and still belong to me. Breathe. What is true for me can come in peace. What is deeply true for me does not need panic to reach me. What is lovingly true for me can recognize my calm. What is meant to support my soul can come closer through peace. Breathe. I allow the night to renew my inner world. I allow the night to quiet the noise inside me. I allow the night to make space for a gentler morning. I allow the night to return me to myself. Breathe. I am becoming ready in ways I cannot see. I am becoming ready beneath the surface. I am becoming ready through rest, through trust, through softness. I am becoming ready without forcing myself to change all at once. Breathe. I let peace have the final word tonight. Not fear, not pressure, not the old story. Peace. I let peace have the final word tonight. Not waiting, not chasing, not the question that has tired my heart. Peace. I let peace have the final word tonight. Softly, slowly, completely. Peace. Now let the loop become even quieter. Release and receive. Rest and be guided. Sleep and let tomorrow wait. Worthy before the answer, soft and strong. True things come in peace. The night renews me. I am becoming ready. Peace has the final word, again, even softer. Release and receive. Rest and be guided. Sleep and let tomorrow wait. Worthy before the answer, soft and strong. True things come in peace. The night renews me. I am becoming ready. Peace has the final word. And again, like a whisper inside the heart, release, receive, rest, guided, sleep, worthy, soft, strong, peace. You do not have to answer anything now. You do not have to become anything now. You do not have to hold anything now. The words can fade. The body can sleep. The heart can rest. The night can carry you. For now, there is nothing more to do. Let the eyes stay heavy. Let the breath stay slow. Let the body stay warm. Let the heart stay soft. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. What is meant for your peace may meet you gently. What is meant for your heart may come in its right time. What is meant for your path may recognize you as you return to yourself. Sleep now in the quiet knowing that you do not have to chase the dawn. The dawn knows how to come, and so does what is yours.